Hello and welcome to the next edition of the Welsh Gods. Today is God Llew, known mainly as the Falcon of May. Guys, I am sorry if my voice is really messed up in this one. I am still sick again. Actually, I'm sick again. I've had a lot of colds in the past 2-month span, so I'm really having a bad couple of months here. Well, anyhow, here is God Llew's titles, alternative spellings, and symbols.
On the full moon in May has won the Lord and the Lady. Tonight's the eve of Holy Beltane has won the Lord and the Lady. Beltane night, full moon bright, sacred visions bless her sight. Lord and Lady merge as one has won the Lord and Lady. Has won the Lord and the Lady. Has won the Lord and the Lady. Beltane night, full moon bright, sacred visions bless her sight. Lord and Lady merge as one has won the Lord and Lady. Passion bursting forth as one the Lord and the Lady. Leads us back to the source as one the Lord and the Lady. As the lovers sweetly entwined, filled together with a bliss divine, joined together in heart and mind as one the Lord and the Lady. As one the Lord and the Lady. As one the Lord and the Lady. As the lovers sweetly entwined, filled together with a bliss divine, joined together in heart and mind as one the Lord and the Lady. As one the Lord and the Lady. Blessing all with the bounty she brings as one the Lord and the Lady. Beltane night, full moon bright, sacred visions bless her sight. Lord and Lady merge as one the Lord and the Lady. As one the Lord and the Lady. As one the Lord and the Lady. Beltane night, full moon bright, sacred visions bless her sight. Lord and Lady merge as one the Lord and Lady. Ripen and grow as one the Lord and the Lady. Abundance in eternal flow as one the Lord and the Lady. As the lovers sweetly entwined, filled together with a bliss divine, joined together in heart and mind as one the Lord and the Lady. As one the Lord and the Lady. As one the Lord and the Lady. As the lovers sweetly entwined, filled together with a bliss divine, joined together in heart and mind as one the Lord and Lady.
I hope you enjoyed that music. It is called Beltane or Lord and Lady, and the name of the composer and music will be listed in the credits and also in the descriptions. God Llew, also known as Falcon of May, which he is mainly known for, was a very popular Celtic god. But some of these things, it makes me, what he's god of. Anyhow, let's get started here. God of the sea. God of sun. Now, although he's the god of the sea and the god of the sun, it kind of counteracts, you know what I mean, when you think of the elements. But I mean, when I'm thinking too far into it, you think about water and fire. Water and fire doesn't really mix that well, but it does make steam if you think about it that way. But it's kind of interesting that he is both god of the sea and the sun. And in his titles, he was called a lot of references to light. Like white light, the shiny eyes, light. A lot of references to May. Which, if you think ahead, you know what Sabbath he's god of. But anyhow, his sacred animals was sea animals and falcons. A lot of sea animals, it kind of counteracts when we go follow into the Celtic Pantheon. Actually, the very next god is actually the first god of the sea. So it kind of makes me interested on God Llew, that he is also a sea god, the god of the sea. So there might have been more. Like I said, I've done a lot of. I'm mainly into Egyptian and Greeks. So it is a learning experience for me doing this for you as well. And anyhow, his sacred colors is green and blue. His element is water. And again, if you think, it's like sun, he's the god of the sun, and his element is water, but he is also god of the sea. But a lot of these references about him reference to light. So, again, that's interesting. To me, at least. And the best Sabbath to work with him is on, what do you think? He's a falcon of May. What Sabbath in May? Beltane. And his associated planet is Neptune. His representations is the sea. And abundance. His herbs and such are coal, wood and can you pronounce it? I'll put it below. And oak. His mother was goddess Arianrhod, we will get to her later, known as the Silver Wheel. His father was god Gwyddion, Druid of the Gods, that we already did, which was the last one we did. And he was husband of goddess Blodeuwedd, white goddess of death. Excuse me. I'm still getting a little cold. And he had 6 children. And below, I will list these children in the names below. And as we come to the end, the story of him is listed in the description with all the links to the information that I got. But I want to get to his wife. I'm sorry, my foot is really scratchy today. His wife was Blodeuwedd, white goddess. But you're probably going to say you also had that later on And the other goddesses, which you said that he was wife of the Druid of the Gods. She was actually his love, not his wife, that I'm pretty sure I mentioned. But she's mentioned a lot in the Celtic Pantheon. She is a very popular goddess. Now, the story is that his father and his uncle made goddess Blodeuwedd for him because he did not have a wife, so they created her. And what happened was that she cheated on him with Gwyddion and Gronw, king of Thiel. Hold on, was that him? No. She cheated on him with Druid of the Gods. And in turn, Llew, turned her into an owl for her betrayal. Now, I could be wrong in that story right there. If I am, I'm sorry, but as we know, no witch knows it all. Anyhow, this is the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it and the information was helpful. May you all have a blessed week.